I'm Red Beard the Hippy here with Season of Thorns. Said that right?
It is Thorns, yep.
Thorns, all right. It's only the fourth time I fucked it up so far. They just got done with the KZUM benefits show, and thank God I'm not on the other side because my contact's all messing up. So, for people who haven't heard you guys, what style of music would you say you play?
Like hard rock, I think.
Yeah.
I mean, there's
Hard
a little
rock,
bit of metal, but for the most part, hard rock, and just, with Robin's vocals, because she gets kind of...
She has that bluesy sound.
That bluesy sound, exactly. So we kind of mix that into it.
Because once she finally told me that she's very bluesy, it really was like, I was like, that's the piece that I was trying to figure out where it was.
Mm-hmm. So we try to fit that into it. But
Dare we say power pop? Dare we say that? Go there?
I think we're hard rap. What are you talking about?
Depending on the night and the venue and the crowd.
Exactly. We are able to be a chameleon and change.
And have fun while you're up there, which is the most important thing to do. And you guys are based out of everywhere, Nebraska, Omaha.
Yep. Middle Nebraska.
Council Bluffs. Iowa.
Well, and Robin freaking out, BFE.
She's out in like the boonies where
like 45 minutes from
turn
Omaha.
by the red truck and you went too far.
Exactly. There's no more signs. She likes that though. You just stand out there and look, and there's nothing to look at. And I'm like, "What do you do here?" And she's like, "Nothing."
Anything I want, and nobody can say it.
Right.
If I want to blast Slayer at 3 in the morning, I'm going to because there's no neighbors.
Right. So yeah, that's Robin. So that's why she's not here right now. Obviously, she had to take back because it's a 2.5-hour drive for her.
That was just an excuse.
Yeah, she doesn't like you guys. You smell funny. And she's not here to defend any of these
We're all
comments.
touchy-feely, and she's the only female in the group, so there's that.
Oh, she'll defend him later when she watches the playback.
Yeah, but she's got like a taser, so she's like, no, stay over there.
She got pew-pew. She got full-on pew-pew. Don't get her mixed up.
Well, depending on the night and what mood she's in, she'd either pew-pew or
Depends on how she's feeling.
she's
How
going to
much
kick our
gratitude
ass
she-
when she sees this.
Oh, she took her gear back, right? Her mic.
Her microphone, yeah. She made sure she packed that.
She loaded out, so
We don't got to worry about her stuff.
typical vocalist fashion. Like, you load in, click, yep,
I'm out.
I'm good. We're done, cool, I'm out.
You see that meme where the lead singer has his microphone and it's a truckload full of stuff, and he's like, "Brought my gear."
Yeah, it's one little freaking suitcase.
Yeah.
It's always funny, there's certain vocalists that are like that. Other vocalists will help load in and load out gear, because
And she does help. Like, she does her thing, so. But yeah.
she carries her papers and her little tablet thingy, and the microphone. What kind of stuff do you guys have coming up, like show-wise?
So our next show is July 28th. This is going to be a really good one. It's going to be out at Dream on the Green. And it's an all-female fronted, everybody's female-fronted show. So,
Yes,
the Clincher, we've got Arcade Radio, we've got Chasing Supernovas, who's about to be on here in a little bit. It's all female-fronted, and it's supposed to be Power Woman type thing. So,
Which is a cool concept, because you don't ever see an all-female fronted
metal show, and it's going to get considerably heavier. Like, obviously, we're hard rock with a little bit of metal in there, but for the most part, hard rock bluesy, and it's going to go straight into the throes of hell when Clincher gets up there, and they're badasses.
Oh,
so.
yeah. I've seen a few things. I haven't seen them live yet.
Oh, that's one you got to watch.
There's quite a few from...
Lori and them rock.
Well, I noticed just between Lincoln and Omaha and Kearney, there's so many shows and so many bands that are freaking awesome as hell.
Well, the cool thing is, for the area, everybody's family. We all work together. The first time I actually physically met Lindsay from Chasing Supernovas just a second ago. Chatted throughout, because she's in that show. All throughout, right? Had to go up, automatically got a big old bear hug from her, because we were friends forever. But
They're up next, right?
They're going to be up after the band that's on right now.
Yeah, that is the one thing that I've noticed about the scene up here, because I came from Kansas, so coming up here, and it's kind of like I kind of started going to shows, and people are like, "Oh yeah, we know who you are. Come on in." Because it used to be like you had to work to get into the scene and get known, and now it's just kind of like
open arms. Especially after the COVID thing, there's a lot of stuff that fell off. So it's a really good time to rebuild, and everybody's talking to people. And I mean, we've been approached by bands, and I'm like, "Hey, we can't do it because we're not available that night." But here's the contact for somebody who might be able to do it, because we actually kind of know everybody's schedules for the most part. Everybody's friends, and we see their posts and stuff like that. So there's like a good. I'm like, oh yeah, so Lincoln, you want to get Clincher in here, or you want to get Siphon. Siphon's big here, right?
Yeah,
so
they're.
you want to get people in here, and you're a traveling band. You want Siphon. Those are the guys that do, and you interviewed them.
Oh yeah,
they're amazing dudes. So.
I've seen them, I think, like a handful of times now, and they have insane energy, and yeah, they're
Me and their singer have a thing, because I'm a Bengals fan and he's a Chiefs fan, so he knows Chiefs suck.
Yes, I'm second on the Chiefs side. I'm a Broncos fan.
So, well, that
our last show, we had a little
Bronco
back and
country.
forth while on
Let's
stage.
throw an interception.
We had a little back and forth on stage last show, because I was wearing my Bengals jersey, and he's like, "Oh, I'm a Chiefs fan," and I'm like, you know.
But it's fun.
It's all in fun, absolutely. We chat afterwards.
And there's also that shit talking that go along with it, where it's like,
But we like talked football afterwards, so it was something that we both agree that we were able to like get deep into football as we're like doing gear and stuff like that. So it worked, you know what I mean?
and that's probably the funniest thing about metalheads is they're like, oh, you dress in all black and you do this, and like you could probably set up and be like, we're playing D&D over here, and you'd probably have like 5 or 6 people show up,
I'd be
or
in that.
we're doing Magic the Gathering over in this corner. Okay, you got that group. Hey, we're talking about basketball or football or sports, and
I got my nerd stuff. I still play World of Warcraft two nights a week, don't I?
Yeah.
Wow.
Exactly. 2 nights a week, World of Warcraft. I am
Character do
a
you want?
car dealer.
Line it up.
Oh, car. So we got our nerd stuff. We got our fun stuff with that.
I went to Grand Comic Con with all the kids, so yeah, I know all about the nerd stuff.
Hell yeah!
The Bob Marley action.
Yeah.
I say that reggae that I'm hearing?
Redemption song.
Won't you hear
I'm
me
a
say
huge Team Fortress 2
these
fan.
songs of
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
redemption
And I've been getting into Halo.
I'm one of those people, like, I can dabble into all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, same.
Every now and then, I give my kids shit all the time because they're like, we're watching anime. I was like, cartoons.
I'll agree with that one.
But I will sit there and watch. I will watch anime with them all day long. But I love giving them shit where it's like, we're watching cartoons. This is anime. Shut up! It's drawn. It's cartoons.
This is true. So you slide into the
Animated.
hentai.
It's animated.
You got the hentai part.
We'll
I
make
haven't
sure
quite
that we
figured out
stay
the line on that one yet, but
a string or two of clothing. I think.
yeah.
Clothing, pretty much.
Is that how it goes?
Less
Some
killing.
Of those, anime that get pretty close to it, but nope.
I got thread of floss, and I think like 2 or 3 dead corpses. I think is where the line might be.
Yeah. I gotta figure that out yet. Still haven't filled it out. So. He does his anime, and he's got your anime
Yeah, I
books,
watched
right?
anime with Zach.
So
Japanese style anime.
Yeah,
Probably,
the-
yeah.
I don't
Is
know.
that the only
I got
thing?
my favorite anime.
As long as it's
I'm on
dubbed in
authority.
English and I don't have to read it, I'm good.
right.
Because I'll fall asleep and be like, all right, I'm like, all right, fuck it, I'm done.
Yeah.
Well, I appreciate your guys' time.
We appreciate you,
Yes.
man, and everything you do.
Thanks, bro.
Most definitely.